people of Ubahu Autonomous Community in Oji River local government joined their traditional ruler Igwe Marcel Ilo and Ejemba to receive his certificate of recognition as the Igwe-elect of Ubahu. A well-attended event had in attendance of sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, PGs, and chief of Ubahu. The Honorable Commissioner for Local Government, Rural Development and Chieftaincy Affairs, Dikin Okobodo, who received the people on behalf of the state government, handed the Igwe the certificate of office and asked his people to give the Igwe the necessary support needed to help him lead them well.
The message is part of the governor's community development agenda, driving the community development, because you know that aware that the main thrust of this government administration is community development. You can see that most of the development strides of this government has always been in and around all our rural communities. So we keep on recognizing the traditional rulers. Government cannot approve traditional rulers whose communities have recognized, have elected or chosen as their traditional rulership, because there is nothing you can do in a community that have no leadership. It's the desire of this government that every community should have their king, they should have their Igwes in place, because Igwes are like the governors in this community. Especially now we have insecurity because they're also the chief security officer of their local government, of their communities. Yes. So we've been in this drive, this trajectory, all this while to ensure that all our communities, particularly those whose Igwes died and the newly created autonomous communities, have their traditional rulers. And that is precisely what we're doing today. This man, Marcel Ilo Alajemba, is the person that was chosen by his community, elected by his community as the Igwe of the community. And today, the governor has approved his state recognition. And that's what we convey to the community today.
Went ahead to read the Office Code of Conduct, Cut 151, to the newly sworn traditional ruler, and as well handed him the emblem of royal authority in Ubahu.
The provision of the law is a demand of the law. The traditional ruler's law of the state, Cap 151, provides that upon recognition of a traditional ruler, he should subscribe to this code of conduct of the community. It's a shrine in the constitution. They need to lift it up, subscribe to it, and submit it to the ministry for our custody, because it's a requirement of the law. What is like is the oath of office, which they have to abide by in preservation of the norms of their communities. It's very, very important. In fact, the provision of the law says that non-compliance to this can attract suspension or complete withdrawal of your certificate if after like 1 year you still have not complied with these provisions of the law. It's very, very important, very, very key. So, and we've been in the air, we've been enlightening the traditional rulers, those that have not been able to do that, to do so. Otherwise, some of the enemies can take advantage of it and remove them from office.
The Igwe, who received the certificate with joy, promised to be a shining light to the people of Ubahu. He pledged to lead his people with truth, love, and give voice to the voiceless, help to the helpless.
Ubahu agani Chukwu ga-enyere ụba aka n'ụba akpata ego do established. Igwe m agaghị emegide mmadụ, udo ga-adị n'ụba. Onye obere olu na-ekwu eziokwu a ga-anụ ihe o kwuru karịa onye na-asha ụtụ na-asị asị. Onye ihe ndị a ka m nwere.